After he got fired or left, he was going to resign. The president fired him as Secretary of Defense. When he made a speech, didn't refer to the president. He just says, I'm one of those overrated generals. He said, I'm not going to say anything until the president's out of office. In fact, he went on in his book to say, if I only knew that Joe Biden was going to run for president, I wouldn't have ripped Biden in my book, where he mocks Biden, essentially, for him trying to explain to Biden to not pull out of Iraq because it'll be a disaster. He's not ready to stand alone. There's an insurgency out there. Biden blew him off. He ended up getting fired. So I think he was appreciating a second shot, even though he didn't know anything about Donald Trump. So obviously it ended bad, but he kept his mouth quiet. Not yesterday. He wrote a column condemning Donald Trump, saying he's the first president of my lifetime who does not try to unite the American people, does not even pretend to try. Instead, he tries to divide us. We're witnessing the consequences of 3 years of that deliberate effort. I don't agree with that. There's no way that's true. I mean, that means you got to blame Barack Obama for the 4 or 5 major incidents, including Baltimore and Ferguson, that happened during his time. Now, I know Barack Obama fired him too. I don't necessarily blame Barack Obama for Freddie Gray being put in a van and being bounced around and dying in Baltimore, nor do I look at what happened in Ferguson with Michael Brown and saying that's Barack Obama's fault, nor can I say what happened in Minneapolis is President Trump's fault. I'm just wondering why he chose now to come out. And I know Lindsey Graham.
To General Mattis, I think you're missing something here, my friend. You're missing the fact that the liberal media has taken every event in the last 3.5 years and laid it at the president's feet. I'm not saying he's blameless, but I am saying that you're buying into a narrative that I think is, quite frankly, unfair.
And with James Stavridis has not held out criticizing the president. He is the 16th Supreme Allied Commander, but he's always fair with him. Admiral, probably you know General Mattis probably better than all of our listeners and me combined. Are you surprised he chose this time at this period to come out?
I am, in the sense that he's been very quiet for a long period of time. If he was having these kind of feelings bubbling up inside him, I'm frankly surprised they didn't come out a lot sooner, say back during Charlottesville, which had a similar sort of pattern of events. So I am surprised to see General Mattis come out. He's normally very respectful of the political side of the leadership. I think you have to judge the fact that he came out along with someone like Admiral Mullen, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs, as pretty striking at a minimum, Brian.
So the President of the United States says, you know what, if this continues, I'm going to use insurrection to use our troops in these cities. Now, I guess there's maybe 50 cities showing tremendous strife right now and unrest. I think there's a great deal of governors and police departments that have been overwhelmed.